And so I come to. I'm on the my head's on the cop's chest, and I wake up, or I come to, and I push myself off. I'm like, there's a man underneath me. His head's like up here. Got my hands out on the side. I'm trying, keeping my weight, like off him to see what's going on. My glasses are off to the side. They're caught up in my hair. They start screaming at me, "Get your hands away from his neck. Stop choking him. Get your hands off his neck." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm just coming to." And they're like hollering, screaming, and the guy hits me with a taser or a stun gun. It's not the one that they shoot. It's like a mod or something, like a vape mod. That goes bzzz. I don't know how else to describe it. And he hits me in the shoulder with that, and he hit me a couple times with it. And the cop is underneath me. I think he was getting it. So he scurried out of there pretty quick. And I didn't really, it hurt, but I didn't really feel much. So he gets out. He comes out, goes around, and handcuffs me, okay? This other cop, and then gets on back of my legs there. Hands are back behind me, so he wasn't sitting on my hands, but he's sitting on the back of my legs. And the other cop sits there and starts stunning me again, or hit me with the stun gun again. And it was it hurt. It wasn't really, it wasn't doing me like a regular stun gun. And he sat there and he held it in one spot until it kind of ran out. Burnt my shirt and then burned a hole in my back. It scabbed up and all there. I'm sure there's got to be a mark still on there because it was a pretty bad burn. Anyway, after that went out, I'm handcuffed. He's on my back or on my legs anyway, and they start beating me in the back of the head back and forth with I don't know. It had to be some like hard piece of rubber or something because it didn't cut my head. It bruised the back of my head really bad. This went on for a while. And then another one got on. I guess he got tired, and then another one come up. And this other one, he takes a fully charged taser, stun gun, whatever, puts it right in the base of my skull, right on my back of my neck, and it hits me with that one. And that one, man, bam! It like turned me to jelly. I couldn't do anything, couldn't move, wasn't in control of any of my bodily functions. And that's not good being sick. But it was yeah, that one really did me in. Then kicking me, and they were taking turns. It was seemed like forever. And I know they had to be tired because I was tired of getting beat. And I told them, I said, "Man, just go ahead and kill me." I said, you can't treat a dog or anything like this without mercy killing it, And I think that's the only reason they didn't kill me is because I told them to. But it seemed like forever. They all taking turns doing, kicking me and beating me and just doing all kinds of this crazy stuff. The last thing I remember was the big cop. That guy had the little flashlight shining at my eyes. He comes over, and this he's a big old country boy. He's tall and big. Made two of me. I weigh 200, so he's way up there. He's two of me. He comes in and kneels on my back. I'm handcuffed, and he's like between my neck and my hands, and he puts all of his weight. He just kneels. And I got that one breath in, and when I blew it out, I couldn't breathe back in because my lungs couldn't lift that weight. Hang on a minute. Because my lungs couldn't lift that weight, of that big guy on top of me. And I ended up, fighting for air and black out again. The next thing I remember is coming to while they're dragging me through the snow. I don't know how they knew I came to, but the cop said, as I had one on each side, said, yeah, if you try to impede us from taking you to the car, I'm going to place you under resisting arrest. I'm like, wow, I kind of, I thought they were just roughing me up for some reason. I guess I didn't realize I was under arrest, but they didn't say anything. But yeah, I mean, I guess they had to charge me for something because I was bleeding and everything else. There's nobody around to see them. There's always been a problem in this area, from what I've heard, with the police taking the antibiotic steroids, and it just makes them. They're on something, okay? They're jacked up on something. Yeah, I mean, just their cruelty and their rage. I don't understand it. Because, I mean, a normal person wouldn't act that way. Anyway, so they throw me in the back of the car. They're sitting there talking to one another, the three of them. And there's another cop. He's running through the house trying to find something that they could use, for evidence against me. And finding, I had a little samurai, well, it wasn't little, it's a samurai sword. It wasn't a real one or anything. It's kind of like a little, something you'd hang on your wall, a little decorative piece. Anyway, he comes out with that, with the sword, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I was supposed to be in there, chopping bullets in half with a play sword, or swing. You can't swing it in the house, because there's not enough ceiling, walls. I don't know if you ever pulled one out or anything, but without. You can't do it inside of. Anyway, I'm in the back of the car. They're grouped up, talking, laughing, making remarks and stuff like that. And then the three of them come over, and they open up the door. I'm handcuffed in the back, and my glasses are hanging. So they're not. I don't have my glasses on. So, and I don't see very good. Right now, I can barely see. The light reflects off them, so that's why I have to take them off. But they open the door, and, they got one cop here. They all, grouped together, so you got it's almost comical. Three heads sitting there right at where the door is, and then one guy in the middle has his hand up like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then he goes like this. He goes like that, hits me with mace, pepper spray. I don't know what it was, and it was close distance, and that stuff shoots far too, man. He just, I couldn't put my hands up or anything like that. Hits me full on. Stuff is just, it's horrible, man. And you can't like wipe your eyes or anything because you're handcuffed. So you just have to sit there and bear it, it's excruciating. Your eyes burning, you can't wipe stuff away, and it just. So then they close up the car, and then they go over and start laughing about that. And then so after a while they come back. I guess we're going down to the station now. But they can't get in the car. They get in the car and they get right back out. They had, they opened up the two front doors to let it air out a little bit because it was too. Well, it was lingering around from what they hit me with. It was too much for them. They couldn't breathe, and so we said sit there and let that car air out a little bit. And after a while, they got back in and they had to roll down all the windows then because it was just too much for them. Then we get to the station, and they take me to a cell, holding cell, and they're not very big, and it's got like a little bench, a concrete bench with a cot on it, and toilet and all. And you know, I still can't see. And they opened up the door, unhandcuffed me, and then shoved me in there. You know, and I don't have my balance. I'm sitting there tripping. I can't see, and I go face down right into the bench with my forehead. It didn't knock me out, but I know it I got like an indentation there now. I think it's on that side. Yeah, I think it's right there. Anyway, it's stayed there. But I don't know. I'm probably getting towards my 10-minute mark, so I'll have to throw out another video with the rest of the situation. Thanks for watching.